Still on matters of electricity, Energy Minister Dr. Matthew Opoku-Prempeh has urged the minority caucus in Parliament to support the approval of loan agreements for the country's rural electrification project. Speaking at a Government Assurances Committee sitting, the Energy Minister highlighted the significant progress made in electrification, with 88.75% of the country now with access to electricity. However, he emphasized the need for bipartisan support to ensure the remaining areas are fully connected to the national grid. There is more in the following report.
In 2021, Ghana's electricity access rate was reported at 86.63%, with 50% of rural residents and 91% of urban residents connected to the grid. As of 2020, the number of people without access to electricity in Ghana was 4.39 million, marking a decrease compared to the previous year when it exceeded 5 million. Over time, there's been a significant reduction in the population without electricity, from a peak of 12.8 million in 2005 to the figure recorded in 2020. During the Government Assurances Committee sitting, Energy Minister Dr. Matthew Opoku-Prempeh stated that Ghana currently has a national electricity supply of 88.75%, attributing this achievement to the depoliticization of service delivery.
That Ghana has reached 88.75. It will bring a cheer to everybody. I'm sure if we were doing electricity by who voted for who, we would not have been in 88.75. I'm sure if we were doing electricity by who voted for which president, NDC has been in power for longer, and your constituencies should have been fully electrified. I don't think that is where you are taking the question, Mr. Speaker. I really think that when I said 88.75 of the whole country has been energized, and we are now even going to hard-to-reach communities. I didn't go and say that they are MPP communities. Almost all the hard-to-reach constituencies and the areas we are going are not MPP areas, but we are going there. We just awarded 35 electrification in 35 islands on the Volta Lake. Right. 35. None of them vote MPP. But it didn't stop us from doing what was right.
Addressing concerns about Ghana's financial status affecting its ability to extend electricity services, Dr. Prempeh refuted claims of bankruptcy. He emphasized the government's commitment to connecting communities without electricity to the national grid.
Ask a question whether Ghana is broke or not. You say Ghana is not broke, but all your answers says that you don't have funding. So Ghana is broke. Why don't you accept that?
Ghana is not broke.
Pierre, the minister is refusing to accept the fact that Ghana is broke. But we all know. So.
Chairman, my colleague, ranking member, honorable member, the fact that you cannot cater for every need of your family doesn't mean you are broke. The request may come, and you might decide to prioritize the requests. And even when you prioritize, and the sickness drops, you might have to divert your prioritization to what has become emergency. Ghana is not broke.
Dr. Prempeh stressed the importance of approving outstanding loans to achieve nationwide electrification and called for the minority groups' cooperation in this endeavor.
It's the extra funding that has been a problem, especially since we went into the COVID and IMF, to get extra funding. Even when you get it, passing it through Parliament is also another problem. I won't blame us, but I'll blame Parliament, that even getting loans through Parliament. You hear press conference that say, the country that is broke, you have taken 3.5 billion. And I saw my very good friend in front of one of the cameras say that we are collecting too many loans. Is this same loan? You remember the press conference I was telling you. I said, don't do that. Because when you do that and you come and ask me for money for your electrification, how do I get money when you don't pass my loan? So I think when we come back, there are loans that we need to pass. Let us quickly help government in passing those loans so that we can get more electrification. So that your 12 communities and his 10 communities, when your brother spoke, you said he sees that in some communities we are doing electrification. It is not because we are not doing anything. When you go around the country, you see, you go to get a village, there are things, poles, wires, packed there, right? Nothing is being done for some number of years. Why is it so? It is so because maybe the transformer hasn't come. So we decided in the ministry that I will not supply anything to a community when we don't have the full complement of things to complete.
The government believes that with a bipartisan support in the approval of loan agreements, it would be able to ensure nationwide coverage in the supply of electricity. Reporting for Citi News, my name is Ni Ayukwe Okain.